Hello and welcome to another insightful episode on Braintainment, your go-to channel for enlightening content. Today we're tackling a question that's been on everyone's lips. Why is healthy food so expensive? We'll explore the concept of healthy food, delve into the cost of production, and navigate the complex supply chain. We'll also shed light on government policies and subsidies and round off with tips for eating healthy on a budget. So, tighten your seatbelts as we delve into the economics of healthy food. To begin, it is essential to understand what constitutes healthy food. The term is often thrown around, but what does it truly mean? At its core, healthy food refers to natural whole foods that are minimally processed. This includes a colorful array of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins like fish and poultry, and whole grains. These foods are rich in essential nutrients and devoid of harmful additives, making them the cornerstone of a balanced diet. According to numerous studies, such as those published by Harvard's School of Public Health, these whole foods provide the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants our bodies need to function optimally. They're also linked to a lower risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. However, these nutrient-dense foods come with a higher price tag when compared to their processed counterparts. Now that we've defined healthy food, let's explore why it tends to be more expensive. The primary factor contributing to the high cost of healthy food is the cost of production. Let's delve into this a bit deeper. Organic farming methods, typically used to produce healthy foods, are often more labor-intensive than their conventional counterparts. This means they require more time, effort, and consequently more money. Picture this: a farmer toiling away in the fields, carefully nurturing each plant without the use of synthetic pesticides or genetically modified organisms. This painstaking care is what makes organic foods more wholesome, but it also means that the farmer can't plant or harvest as much as they could with conventional methods. Now, you might be wondering why this is so. A study by the University of Oxford found that organic farming yields can be up to 20% lower than conventional farming yields. The reason behind this is simple. Organic farming avoids the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, which often help conventional crops grow faster and more abundantly. Moreover, the cost of organic certification can also be quite hefty. Farms have to meet stringent criteria and undergo regular inspections, which can be a costly affair. All these factors combined make the production of organic food a costly endeavor. Now let's talk about healthy animal products. Free-range, grass-fed, hormone-free. All these labels come with a higher price tag. Why? Because raising animals in a humane and healthy way is more expensive. It takes more land, more time, and more care to raise animals who are free to roam and graze, as opposed to those confined in factory farms. A study by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations found that grass-fed beef can cost up to 3 times as much as conventionally raised beef. This is largely because grass-fed cattle grow at a slower pace than their grain-fed counterparts, requiring more time and resources to reach market weight. In conclusion, the cost of production plays a significant role in making healthy food more expensive. It's a complex issue with various factors at play, from the meticulous methods of organic farming to the humane treatment of animals. The cost of production is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's move on to the next factor. Another factor that influences the price of healthy food is the supply chain. Let's talk about a typical supply chain for a moment. Generally, it starts with the grower or producer, moves to the processor, then the distributor, then the retailer, and finally to you, the consumer. Each step in this chain adds a little bit to the cost of the product. Now consider the supply chain for healthy, fresh food. It's a bit more complicated. Fresh foods, as we all know, are perishable. They don't have the shelf life of processed foods, and so they require a faster, more efficient supply chain. And efficiency, as you may have guessed, often comes with a higher price tag. The journey of fresh produce, for instance, from the farm to your table, is a delicate one. It requires careful handling, proper storage, and swift transportation. Each of these steps is critical to maintaining the quality and freshness of the food, but they also add to the cost. Take the example of organic farmers who, according to the United States Department of Agriculture, often face higher production costs due to the need for more labor and the greater risk of crop loss. After harvesting, these organic products need to be kept separate from conventional products, which requires additional storage and handling. These factors in turn lead to higher costs in the supply chain. Then there's the issue of distance. Many healthy foods, especially exotic fruits and vegetables, are grown in specific regions and need to be transported over long distances. This transportation not only increases the carbon footprint, but also adds a significant chunk to the final price you pay at the grocery store. So you see, the supply chain for fresh, healthy food is not just a simple path from farm to table. It's a complex journey that requires care, speed, and efficiency. Each step in this journey contributes to the higher cost of healthy food. Now let's look at the role of government policies in the pricing of healthy food. Government policies and subsidies can significantly impact the cost of food. Let's delve into this. When we talk about government subsidies, we're referring to financial aid extended to an economic sector. Subsidies can significantly influence the market, and the food industry is no exception. Now you might be thinking, great, the government is helping to reduce the cost of food. But here's the catch. The majority of these subsidies don't go to fruits, vegetables, or grains. Instead, they're primarily directed towards commodities like corn and soy. Why does this matter? Well, corn and soy are the key ingredients in many processed foods, not to mention feed for livestock. By subsidizing these commodities, the government indirectly lowers the cost of processed foods and meat, making them more affordable compared to healthier food options. This isn't just conjecture. A study from the United States Department of Agriculture found that between the years 1995 and 2010, over 70% of agricultural subsidies went to just a handful of commodity crops. Fruits and vegetables, often categorized as specialty crops, received less than 1% of that aid. Another study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association supports these findings. It revealed that people who consume more subsidized foods have a higher risk of heart disease, obesity, and unhealthy cholesterol levels. So, what we're seeing is a system that indirectly promotes unhealthy eating by making processed foods more economically attractive than healthier alternatives. This factor largely contributes to the price disparity between healthy and unhealthy food. However, it's crucial to remember that these policies aren't set in stone. They can change, and some governments are beginning to recognize the need to support healthier food production. As we've seen, multiple factors contribute to the higher cost of healthy food. But there are ways to eat healthily without breaking the bank. After all, your health is an investment, and there are ways to make that investment more affordable. Stay tuned as we delve into tips for eating healthy on a budget in the next segment. Eating healthy doesn't necessarily mean emptying your wallet. Indeed, it is possible to maintain a healthy diet without breaking the bank. Let's delve into a few practical tips to help you achieve this. Firstly, consider buying in bulk. Purchasing larger quantities often results in significant savings per unit. Items like whole grains, beans, and lentils are perfect candidates for bulk buying. They not only have a long shelf life, but also form a nutritious base for a variety of meals. Next, let's talk about seasonal produce. Fruits and vegetables are usually at their cheapest when they are in season. Plus, they're at their nutritional peak, providing you with the highest amount of vitamins and minerals. So, embrace the changing seasons and the diverse range of produce they bring. Preparing meals at home is another effective strategy. Fast foods and restaurant meals might be convenient, but they can be heavy on the wallet and light on nutrition. Cooking at home gives you control over ingredients and portion sizes, allowing you to make healthier choices. Lastly, planning your meals in advance and creating a shopping list can help prevent impulse purchases and reduce food waste. This not only ensures you stay on track with your healthy eating goals, but also helps you stay within budget. Remember, investing in your health now can save you healthcare costs in the future. So take these tips to heart and embark on your journey to healthy, budget-friendly eating. So there you have it. The high cost of healthy food is influenced by a variety of factors. We've dived into the concept of healthy food, revealing that it's not just about fruits and vegetables, but also about the quality of the ingredients we consume. We've explored the cost of production, understanding that healthier foods often require more resources and stricter standards. We've looked into the complexities of the supply chain, revealing that each step adds to the final price tag. We've also discussed government policies and subsidies and how they tend to favor cheaper, less healthy foods. And finally, we've shared tips for eating healthy on a budget, proving that while it may be more challenging, it's certainly not impossible. In the end, it's about making informed choices and finding a balance that works for you. Thank you for watching Braintainment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more enlightening content.